Newcastle really needing the win this afternoon to stay in with a chance of third place and the playoff position. Here's Emily Murphy on the charge, and Murphy strikes low but straight into the arms of Batty. Comfortable one for the Forest keeper. Tamanen with the pass to Mannion, back to the Newcastle keeper, and she's giving it straight to Alana Murphy. Alana Murphy can't believe the gift she's just been presented with. Struck home with power for her first goal for Nottingham Forest. The 20-year-old Australian signed in February from the German club SC Sand. Won't get an easier chance than that. Amewa. Rowe finds Kiernan. Jan Kiernan strikes hard, but it's saved by Tamanen. Well, the flag is up anyway. Offside against Kiernan. Fine stop though from the Newcastle keeper. And Rogers is dispossessed by Kelly. Murphy's down. Free kick given. And a shove by Smith. Free kick comes in, or it's over the head of several Newcastle players and just bounces wide. Jordan Nobbs close to setting up Mannion. Sevenius. Nice cross in. Headed away by Mustak into Gatrat. Oh, what a save by Batty. It dropped to Morgan Gatrat. Oh, so close. Fingertip save. Nobbs high up and under, and Batty just gets there to claw it away. Torpy whisks it back in, and it's just beyond the reach. Well, Batty was alert. Lorca knocks it on. And Rogers has won Forest a corner. Murphy, the goal scorer, with the corner. Oh, Claypole was so close. The Forest sub. Murphy with the delivery, and it was just a whisker beyond Claypole. Murphy, lovely turn. Over the top for Kiernan. Oh, it just gets away from Kiernan. Oh, and that's fine goalkeeping from Tamanen. Did she catch Kiernan? Well, she certainly got the ball first. I think unintentionally then also caught Kiernan. She'll be okay. Lovely turn and ball through to Larson. Flag was up. Perfect through ball from Lumsden, and Larson just ran too early. Batty stopped it anyway. Newcastle looking for a late leveller. Larson does really well to work, run for the shot. Batty's there once more. What an afternoon she's having between the sticks for Forest. Really good save. Time running out for Newcastle. Pike does well. Now it's with Murphy. Murphy lays it back to Nobbs. Jordan Nobbs has saved a point for Newcastle in added time. What a strike from the former Arsenal and England star. Magnificent hit. The assistant referee David Mitchell is not going to be able to continue. Had all sorts of stoppages this afternoon, but now it's the assistant ref who needs treatment, and he's going to be replaced by the fourth official, John Ashworth-Sears. Is there time for a late Newcastle winner? Oh, it's just evaded Murphy. She stretched every sinew, but just couldn't quite get there. And it looks like Newcastle are going to be 5 points behind Crystal Palace with just 6 available. The seconds are ticking down on their promotion hopes, and there goes the final whistle. They're not out of it yet, but they've got to win their last 2 games, Tanya Oxtoby's Magpies, and hope that Palace slip up. It's finished at the Gateshead International Stadium. Newcastle United 1, Nottingham Forest 1, and there's a red card showing to Steve Brass, a member of the Newcastle backroom staff. Not the way the fans wanted to see that end, not the result they really wanted on an afternoon when Newcastle really needed to win. They've had to settle for a point.
Carly, in the end, a draw in a game that you led for so long. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably everything we expected it to be. I think, listen, credit to Newcastle, they threw absolutely everything at us. And it's a wonderful strike from Jordan, who's obviously done that, a lot across the season. I was so proud of my players. I mean, I look today, we've got 2 centre-halves out injured. We've played with 4 full-backs in our back line today. And the girls were outstanding. Emily Batty's made some wonderful saves. We've also had some big moments at the other end as well. I think with a little bit more quality in the final third, in the counter-attack moments, we could have pinched it as well. It could have gone either way. But the performance from my team defensively, particularly in the second half when Newcastle are throwing absolutely everything they've got at us. Bodies on the line, blocks, big saves. That's what it takes. That's what it takes in this league to play against these sides. So, I'm delighted with the point. It's a good point away from home against a very strong Newcastle side. It's now 3 unbeaten for us. We continue to look to hopefully finish the season strong.
We heard you shouting on the sideline for your team to enjoy the ball, which I know is your ethos, but is it the grit that your side showed that you're almost most proud of today?
Yeah, that's what I just said to them at the end. I think that's the side of the game that you can't coach. It's a mentality piece. It's part of a group coming together. And obviously, I've said it many times, we've got 22 new players in this side, and it takes time for them to start understanding each other, get to know each other, and work as hard as you've seen them work in that second half for each other. And that's something I haven't necessarily seen too much this season. And I just said to them, that is the element and that is the attitude that will take you forward in this league. That's what you've got to have, because you're always going to find yourself in positions where you've got to grind results out. You're not always going to have things your own way. I think Tanya will feel really disappointed that they've not won the game, but we've been on the receiving end of that many times so far this season. So it's nice to finally be on the positive side of that kind of, that type of game. So yeah, delighted with the point.
Alana, a 1-1 draw in the end. What was your assessment of it?
I think we started the game really well. We had a good start, and I think we struggled to hold on to that in the second half, especially with the conditions. But it doesn't take away anything. Both teams had that. I think we're important to get the point on the board.
Forest's first season in the WSL2, and you've shown once again that you can compete with the teams in that top half. How much pride can you take from this going forward?
Yeah, I think coming from the league below, and the season's almost over, and we're pretty proud of what we've done so far, and it's not over yet. We have more to show, and next season's going to be a big one as well.
And for you, just joining the club in February, getting your first goal today, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I'm just happy to get on the scoreboard. I don't often do that, but for the club and for the fans, I'm happy, and I hope they're proud.
Well done today.